Hello, everybody. It's going to be an amazing, amazing night. Alexa off. It's time. It's 9 o'clock. That's right. That's right. It's time for the Celtic Rain radio show. Alexa off. Sometimes she doesn't listen. It's just the way it is. I know. It's hilarious. We're going to have an amazing show tonight. I'm so excited. One of my favorite people in the world is here. Dun, 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 dun. But it's going to be a beautiful show. If you have music to send me, you can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. All you have to do is be a small label or independent artist, and please be family friendly, meaning please, no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. It's not worth it, people. It's not worth it. Hey, guys, did you notice something different? I got bangs. I know. It's hilarious. Bangs. They do things. They make me feel like Xena, warrior princess. I know. Shut up. Just leave me alone. I'm just going to be like all night. I've been messing with them like all day, being like, okay, what's better? There's like I don't understand why there's like a gap. And okay, needless to say, I'm gonna mess with them all night, and it's messing with me because the camera's messing with me and like which direction goes where. I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you. Needless to say, it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a hair right there that should be there. Needless to say. Yes. So if you are not watching from YouTube, go to youtube.com/C for channel/Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And please hit that subscribe button. And it's like magic. You know exactly when we're going to be on. Me and my bangs and everything. It is what it is. Because I can be like goofy, and then I can be like sultry. Bangs, people. Bangs. It's amazing. They do amazing things. It is what it is. But we're going to listen to some beautiful music coming up. We have Irish Rover by Slugger's Rule. And then we have Shelter by Celtic Rain. That's right. That's one of my songs. Thank you. And then we have Crossed Up Condition by Bradford Ray Bailey. Oh, we have a comment. Stop messing with your hair. You look great. But I look great even when I mess with my hair. Thank you very, very much. That's right. It's my hair. I can mess with it. That's why you get bangs, so you can mess with it. It's just being stupid. I'm being stupid. It is what it is. You guys ready for some amazing music? That's right. It's time for amazing music. Here we go. I know. Oh, wait. You ready for more amusing music for this actual week? I know. Me too. Let's go. Here we go.
In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from the Colgayan Court. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. We'd a negging craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and how the trade winds drove her. She had 23 masts, and she stood several blasts, and we called her the Irish Rover. So fare thee well, sides of a blind horse's hide in the hold of the Irish rover. So fare thee well, my pretty little girl, I am bound away. And fare thee well, my pretty little girl, I am bound away. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and our ship lost her way in a fog. And the whole of the crew was reduced down to 2. 'Twas myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock, and nearly tumbled over. She turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish rover. So fare thee well, my pretty little girl, I am bound away. And fare thee well, my pretty little girl, I am bound away. So fare thee well, my pretty little girl, I am bound away. And fare thee well, my pretty little girl, for I am bound away.
A shelter under your wings, oh God, protect me from everything. Laying under your wings, oh God, in your healing, as I change from glory to glory. Hold me in your arms as I stand in your presence. Cover me with your strong hands. In your peaceful presence, I am wrapped in you, overwhelmed by your grace. Lying under your healing wings, as I blossom in your ways, as I change from glory to glory. Hold me in your arms as I stand in your presence. Cover me with your strong hands. So take me, God, and mold me. Show me your ways and hold me. Know me more every day as I hide under your ways. Let me not step away without being changed. So take me, God, and mold me. Show me your ways and hold me. Know me more every day as I hide under your ways. Let me not step away without being changed. In your peaceful presence, I am wrapped in you, overwhelmed by your grace. Lying under your healing wings, as I blossom in your ways, as I change from glory to glory. Hold me So take me, God, and mold me. Show me your ways and hold me. Know me more every day as I hide under your ways. Let me not step away without being changed. So take me, God,
Sorry, guys, something went ridiculously wrong. Literally, I went to the bathroom during that last song, and I thought it's a jazz song. I've got like 3 to 5 minutes because jazz music, and something went wrong with the internet because live shows, that's what happens, and it is what it is. And I've also got like animals coming in at me at every side. But you guys ready? It doesn't really matter because I might get a dog and I might get a husband. God only knows. I literally have a son. There's not a dog nor a husband, it's a son. But I do have the guest of the evening. I need my son's head to go away and go back to your father and do homework. Yay. Have you ever had a son where you're just like, go do your homework? Does it work? I need to know. Because if you can tell me how to get your child to do homework, I might need to know like the recipe that you're doing. But we do have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful person of the evening. I know. It is what it is. You guys ready? I have known this beautiful person, so I need to make sure that. Oh, here we go. Perfect. How are you, gorgeous?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
At this moment, I rushed back from what I thought was at least a 5-minute jazz piece to realize that the internet screwed me up. Yay, internet! And now I get your gorgeous face, which is actually, that in and of itself makes my heart happy right here. So, I will say this: you have been in my life for quite a few years, and okay. So there's a growing up that happens. There's a growing up that happens between like childhood and adolescence. And then there's a growing up that happens between adolescence and, the 20s. And then there's a growing up that happens between like the 20s and the 40s. The 30s are in there somewhere. They just are. It's hilarious because I'm almost out of my 40s and into my 50s. And I realized the 30s they're in there within the 40s and the 20s. They kind of go within this umbrella. And you and I grew up at the same time, but at different spaces in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, exactly. When I met you, how old were you when I met you?
I was at least 23, right?
Yeah, so you were in your early 20s. I was in my late 30s. I was in my mid to late 30s when I met you. So like you were in that 20s to stage. And I was in my 30s and 40s to stage. Yeah. Yeah. And so the 20s stage is, I want to figure out who the hell I am.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I am yet. I'm still figuring that out. That's the 20s stage. The 30s is, I kind of have an idea, but I'm not quite sure. The 40s is, I've got an idea. Pretty sure this isn't going to change for the rest of my life. Let's just set this in stone and figure out how to live with it. Like literally, I haven't quite got to the 50s, so I'm still figuring that out. Some of you 50s people and 60s people can kind of help me with that. But that's kind of where I am. Oh, Gaia Walker says, me too, right? Yeah, we're kind of all in, we're in that. So it is what it is. And what was beautiful though was to watch you grow and to watch me grow as well, but totally different. And the last interview I had with you, it blew my mind, to be honest, because all I knew of you was this beautiful, young, beautiful person that just made my heart happy every time you played with the most gorgeous smile I've ever seen in my life. Like, you have the most gorgeous smile to me I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Like it makes my heart happy every time I see you and you smile. Like every single time. And I remember singing with the gospel choir and thinking, if I can just see them smile, that'll make like the whole day for me. Like to me that was the thing. And then I know. And then I had you on the show and you were so deep and you were so beautiful. And it was like, oh, the depth of this person that all I knew was a smile. Now I know the depth of her. And it was just like, oh, and it was so heart-wrenching and beautiful for me. Not heart-wrenching bad, but heart-wrenching good. Because there's two different kind of heart-wrenchings. And I saw your heart and where you were coming from and where what drove you at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me question now, because it's been a year and things change within a year, especially within this world.
Mm-hmm.
What drives you now? What makes you get up and play music now?
It's funny that you had said, like, talk about, like, heart wrenching. We had kind of talked before we got on here about grief and how grief looks different for everybody, and how, with me and my music, how I basically look at every musical opportunity as a way to, like, do what I want to do and what I love to do, because you never know. Like, I just recently lost a very important lady in my life. She had got sick and had cancer and passed, and how we just really don't know when our time is.
You don't.
Like I think I mean, I don't want it to be this way, but sometimes I play gigs or I'll play a show and I'll go, that might be the last show I play with this group, or that might be the last time I play at this place. You never know. And so it's just, we have to, as musicians, treat every opportunity kind of in a way as it's our last sometimes. But now, obviously, if we play a weekly gig, we know that we're going to be there next week. But sometimes you just have to really just step back and appreciate what you have, because some people don't have it and it might be your last time. So I just treat every opportunity now as like, this might be my last time I'll be in this space doing this with these people,
And you actually don't, as a musician, you get a gig and you think, oh, great, I finally got there. We got a gig at a very well-known restaurant here in Indianapolis. After trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, and we even changed our whole gig setup and everything for them. And they were like, you're still not exactly what we want, because the people who they wanted weren't available, and then they became available. And it was like, oh, you were trying to change us into them. Right. Yeah, we're not them. We love them. They're amazing, but we're not them. So, good job getting them. And yeah, sorry you screwed us over to get them. There you go. And so sometimes you really don't know. It might be your last time there. But what I've learned in my 40s is it may be the last time there, but it's not the last time ever.
Exactly.
Because I'm a musician at heart. No freaking matter what, no matter if somebody or everybody leaves the band, I'm going to play music. I'm going to figure out how to make music. I'm going to figure out how to be out there in the middle of it all, making music and impacting lives and making it so that people can hear what's in my heart. And I think your 30s are like, yeah, I might not last forever. You're right. You might not. Your 40s are, I'm not going to last forever, so whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. Now, I'm just going to be me. And I can't wait to see when you get there, because that's when because you are a freaking phenomenal musician. When you get there and there's no more fear, it's just like, I'm here. I'm who I am. Let's do beautiful music. I want to see where that goes. Where do you think that's going to take you?
Well, I believe since we talked last, I either had just joined Wampus or I wasn't in Wampus yet. But I guess so.
You had just joined. You were just in like a few songs here and there.
Okay, so now that I'm in this group, Wampus Milk Daddies, we just played a show at Healer on Friday. We've got another show coming up here at the Mousetrap on the 26th. That's going to be awesome. I'm now fully in it. I'm invested. Not that I wasn't before. It's just now that I'm really getting in with these guys and getting good is I'm starting to realize that because I'm doing something that people aren't used to really seeing me do in this group, because it's already your pretty traditional like horn band. It's got a trumpet, it's got saxophone, there's guitar, bass, and then drum set. And they're like, we had an auxiliary player before and then we lost him, and they're just like, we know you like to do that kind of stuff, so how about you come around and hang with us for a little bit, maybe play a little bit. And next thing I know, here I am now, like 8 shows later, in the middle of recording a music video, getting ready to release a new album. Got to get those recordings out here soon. It'll be out very soon. But being in a group like that, it's interesting because it's me doing something that I know how to do and I'm having fun. And, and I'm also like, we're talking about being 30 years old. I never would have imagined I was going to be like, all right, I'm going to be 30 years old. I'm going to be working the job I'm working. I'm going to be in 3 bands. I'm going to be doing, radio interview shows. I'm going to be, on Cultural Manifesto with Kyle Long. I'm going to be, here playing this gig, here playing that gig. I didn't know. But I think I'm where I need to be because I enjoy playing in Wampus Milk Daddies. I enjoy playing in the hardcore group LSD, Live, Suffer, Die. I enjoy playing in like the electronic pop rock group, Zat Black. I love all this stuff, and they're all completely different.
I love
that. They all have their things that I do in those groups that I love and that make them fun and make them enjoyable. And I just get to literally play music and have fun with friends, and it's so much fun.
That is so beautiful. A Facebook user says, Mousetrap, ND, good place, great chill. It really is.
What does it say? Great
chill.
Oh, I think it says chilly.
Chilly. I said chill. It's chilly. I have never had their chili.
That's funny because as soon as I'm done with this interview, I have my chili prepped and I'm gonna cut my crock pot on because it's chili time.
Oh, yes it is. It's so stupid going outside. Chili time. Right now, people, chili time. No, I've never had the chili, so I'll have to check. I'll have to try it. Mousetrap is literally right around the corner from us, so it is what it is. Someone says, I'm going to have chili too. It's a chilly night.
The night hilarious. Of chili.
And on so many levels, and it's a chilly night. It's chilly, and it's chilly night.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. So it's been a good year since we've played your actual music and talked about it. So I want to make sure that we talk about it as well. There's a couple songs, and you're going to get me the new songs when they come out.
I know. I got to get those. Got to get those. Got to get those done.
They're like biting at the bit for it. But before they come out, she's still giving us some beautiful pieces to think about. I would love for you to talk to me about, is it Ellie Tons?
Yeah, so, that's right. It's like tons. Like,
oh my God, I got it right. I get a cookie. I never get it right. So I get a cookie. Yes. So Ellie Tons. Tell me about this song.
Okay, so when I was in the klezmer group that I used to be in, I'm no longer in it though, we had these 2 songs that kind of were in the same general key center, and we wanted to find a way to do them without breaking like sound. So we kind of did like a medley of two songs. Ailey is like a very traditional like Yiddish kind of like song about, let's see if I remember, a woman, I think, that misses her mother, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Tons part is a part of it's the full song is titled Arabic Tons, and it just means like Arabic dance. And so,
Nice. And I see you have your producer in your lap.
who keeps me, who manages all my meetings.
Your manager and producer.
My manager.
Love it. And I see you have drums in the background. So our people they love instruments and like the technical situation.
Always set up, always ready to play and practice.
I'm just saying, that's right. All right, and so when this happens, tell us about the beats that are within this song. What beats are within this that are different? What are the technical terms that you're using within this situation?
So in this specific recording, I'm playing, it's not exactly the traditional instruments, but the instruments that I am playing are they sound in the same realm, the same energy. I'm playing like, usually there would be like a Rick player. It's like an Arabic style tambourine, and you do all these finger things.
Oh yeah.
And there's another drum I play called a darbuka, which is like a very traditional Turkish like hand drum. I do a little bit of that. I do a little bit of tambourine. I have actually a tambourine that goes on my foot, and I step and then I play the drum at the same time. And
that is fun.
A couple of the rhythms that I play this is where it's interesting being a percussionist. So a lot of the rhythms that I'm playing are rhythms that to the Western ear are very familiar because it's the root of a lot of popular music.
Yeah.
So there's like the habanero rhythm, which a lot of people know, like the dum, bum, bum, dum, like that type of stuff. And it's really just, a lot of it is just rooted in a lot of Western African rhythms and styles and types, a lot of Irish drumming, a lot of, just to save us time and not give you a dissertation, a lot of the indigenous, very traditional indigenous rhythms of specific places in the world.
I love it.
They kind of all come
there are a lot of musicians that actually watch this show, and quite a few drummers. So it's going to be beautiful to watch and to listen to what you've done there. So it's going to be beautiful. Cannot wait to have that. And you're going to do a little cheer dancing and some drumming with us along the way. That's right. And your producer might even get involved. Who knows?
She's mad now. Now she's mad at me.
She's like, I'm not okay with this. This is not what I asked for. Thank you. My cat is very angry with me. I have 3 cats. 2 of them are like, don't you dare put us outside. The other one's like, I should be outside killing things. And I'm like, nothing's here to kill right now because it's so stupid cold. You're not going to find anything. So I literally have the whole gambit of producers telling me how I should live my life. So I get this. And they all meow at me at the same time. So there you go. We're going to do some great stuff. And your song is first. We'll have you back in just a second. All right. Gorgeous people. We have Ellie Tons. And it's just gorgeous music. And then we have Galloway Girl by the Selkie Girls from Long Time Traveling. Then Green Sleeves by Tiffany Appen with Chuck Olson. We have some beautiful, absolutely gorgeous music coming your way. I'm going to tell you, this show, we get some of the best music on the show because you guys send your music to me, and it's better than anything out there. So I thank you so much for all of that. You guys ready? Here we go.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk of a day, and I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day, and I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue, and I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Salt Hill Pond with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day, and she asked me up to a flat downtown of a fine soft day, and I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave it a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I awoke, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I asked you, friend, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I've traveled around, been all over the world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you well and long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart of gold, and who but my green sleeves? Your vows you've broken like my heart. Oh, why did you so enrapture me? Now I remain in a world who but my green sleeves? Ah, green sleeves now, farewell, adieu. To God I pray to prosper thee, for I am still thy lover true. Come once again and love me. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart of gold, and who but my green sleeves?
So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, guys, we have a little bit more music for you. And I say this in a beautiful way. Celtic Rain 777 is where you send your beautiful music if you would like it to be played. It needs to come from you or a representative of you, meaning someone who has legal you've given them permission to give out your songs. How about that? There you go. So they have legal representation of you. Send their music to celticrain777@gmail.com. You need to be a small label or independent artist. And please, family friendly, meaning please no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. I am here to spread love, not hate. My whole life, whether people have fought against me or not, has been about showing love. Now, let me say this, because I am an Aries. I'm sorry. I am about spreading love, not hate. But if you come against my family or the people I love, I will kick your ass. Sorry. Oh my God, that was a bad word. But you ready for this? I will always love you first. Always. I will always, 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 always give you a chance to love, because that's the way this show goes. Well, we're going to listen to some beautiful music. Please send me your music so that we can play it on this gorgeous show. We're going to listen to Jigs by Laughing Jack. That's right. I love that. I love that name, Laughing Jack. It makes you happy inside every time you want to every time you want to listen to the music. Then we listened to Before Today. I actually wrote this song. I worked for a hospice company when I first graduated from college, and I graduated from music school and had to work for this company, and they were a hospice company, and I was like, oh my God. So I wrote a song about the people who had passed away. And it was beautiful. Like, it touched my heart. And then we're going to listen to, wrong song. Sorry, my fault. Then we're going to listen to Daja Poo by Doug Fox. I know. Daja Poo by Doug Fox. It sounds like something from like one of the Star Wars series. Like something that should never have been, but it's actually quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. So I'm really, really excited about this set. And you guys get to listen to this with me. You guys ready? Here we go.
Never forget them now. Let them always show us how to know the way. Always showing us the way. The memories of everyone before today.
Dodge a poo, dodge a poo, dodge a poo. Someone said, say that 3 times fast. And so I realized that when my mic was on, I was like saying it, say that 3 times fast. Dodge a poo, dodge a poo, dodge a poo. So you got a little bit of my hilariously bad ukulele playing because I just got it for Christmas. So I'm like just being stupid on it right now. I got a book that's coming literally tomorrow. I know, it's hilarious. And then I said dodge a poo like 3 times hilariously fast. So you guys ready? Do it with me right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dodge a poo, dodge a poo, dodge a poo. So sometimes sometimes, your mic's just not on and is what it is. Or your mic is on and is what it is. And I got several texts and messages within the situation saying, hey, your mic's on. Oh, well, it's live. Yay, live. But you ready for this? Because it's live, I have beautiful live people here with you. And you get to answer questions. So you've been answering these questions, but we're going to answer them out loud now. Yay, out loud. So I said, if you have a question to Ash, good Lord, to ask about percussion, the time is now. Not Ash. Ask. Ash. Not Ask. Yeah, and so we have. David said, I love percussion instruments except for the amount of space they take up. We're running out of room in our house. Any tips on storing things? Storing things. Storing things is always a question. Always a question. Tell us, how do you store your beautiful instruments?
So I always have, like I showed you earlier, I always have, well, now that I have this painted guitar, give me a second, I always have one kit set up. Always.
Yes.
Like to practice, play, do whatever. And then I was talking about my organized chaos, which is this wall over here, which is all types of stuff. There's some congas over there. There's a couple cajones, some snare drums. There's about probably 20 drum heads over there.
Oh my God.
Like in their boxes. There's some stacked up there. Just extra cases, extra drums, extra toms, extra hardware. Like the heavy metal things that
absolutely.
That hold all this stuff up. Just extra odds and ends, some instructional books. Earplugs, a kalimba. I have so much stuff.
It's amazing to me because I do too. Because I play percussion, but my son plays drums. And for Christmas, David and Natalie, the beautiful people you've been hearing from, got him these. Oh my Jesus, gorgeous muters for the drum set. Mm-hmm. That he can play, and it still sounds like drums, but it's not oh my Jesus loud, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, these cymbals that have holes in them all over, and they're quiet cymbals. Mm-hmm. Oh, those are pretty. They're so pretty. And it's really amazing because he'll get in there and practice, and it's like nothing. Now our house is slightly muted, which is amazing, but at the same time, when those are on, it's amazing. We actually did a whole New Year's Day situation where people came over and jammed. People were on the drum set playing as hard as they could, and it was like they were just mixing in the mix. It was the most beautiful thing. Do you ever play with those kind of situations?
I don't, but I need to, because where I'm about to move, I need to have the quieter stuff, and I'm gonna get me a set. I see them floating around on Facebook Marketplace every now and then for like $150. Get the cymbal set, and with the drums, some people just throw a towel over them, throw a T-shirt on them.
Yeah. At the same time, though, I'm telling you, invest the money. It's worth it.
Definitely.
It's worth it. And I will tell you this: I've watched people play with the quiet heads. And I've watched people play with the muters. Not much difference.
Yeah.
And the muters are so much less expensive.
Yeah, those quiet heads, because they're mesh. They're a little pricier because it actually is a drum head.
Yeah.
Like you actually tune it up and put it on your frame of your drum just like a normal head.
So pretty.
So it's a little more expensive, but the feel almost to me replicates like an electric kit.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but because there's two main types of like acoustic but electric kit feels. There's the mesh head, and then there's like that kind of rubber kind of foam pad, and the latter I am not a fan of. I'm not a big fan of electric kits at all, really, but some of the newer higher end Rolands, I'll have to say, are really nice.
Yes. Now I have to say this. I am not a fan of the electric kits. I don't like the way they sound. But my kid with the muter heads on doesn't sound the same as the electric kits.
Yeah.
Now it might
It's
feel the same. It may feel the same, but the sound is different. It is like a regular drum, just muted. And if I was going to record, I would take the freaking mutes off. But still, if I was going to record and needed a mute, I would leave the pads on. Actually, if I was going to record and I need a mute, I would just get the mesh heads. But that's just me. But needless to say, I'm not a big electric drum person because I love regular instruments, like love them to death. Saying that, I'm about to go and like play with synths like crazy for this next album to make it, for me, my personal album, to make it ridiculously like industrial, and it is what it is. But it's not the same as like 80s drums, which break my heart.
yeah.
80s electric drums break my heart. Even though everybody knows that, everybody knows that, they still break my heart. Like,
Because, well, for me, when it comes to that type of 80s kind of sound, if you want to go for, because when I think
go
of
for it.
when I think of 80s, I have a very specific sound. I have that Phil Collins sound.
Absolutely.
Those deep single, he played his kit that he played was those were actually single-headed toms on that kit.
No way. Were they really? Because I thought it was
That's-
just electric drums, and I was like,
That's how he could get that real strange kind of,
interesting.
like, I don't want to say like papery thin sound. It kind of has this kind of like this cannon-y kind of like do
It still
sound.
had a deepness, but it was weird deepness.
They were huge. Those weren't really like, these drums are pretty small. His drums were pretty big. I think his biggest tom he had on that kit was, I think, 18 inches.
No way.
I think the floor tom is 18. I think it goes 10,
Wow.
12,
That's
13, 14, 15, 16. I want to say he had a 15-inch, but it was a single-headed, like, tom, so it wasn't like it was,
he had money, so therefore you could do whatever he could do.
Yeah.
He could do whatever the freak he wanted. But it is what it is. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious, and people tried to replicate that, and they just couldn't.
Exactly.
It is what it is. Okay, so David is my percussion person. He loves instruments so much. We have a stairway. He does, up to our attic where I keep a lot of mine. Two djembes. I'm never going to say all these right. Here, you read that for me.
So that's a darbuka and a doumbek and a frame drum.
Yes, he puts a plexiglass disc over the Turkish. I'm never going to say that right. Is it Turkish?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Turkish kettle drum, and we use it for a coffee table. He does. It's kind of fun. He uses it for a coffee table, but it's hilarious. Because it's so freaking cold right now that it's closed off because it lets in so much air, but which says something about the poor drums that are up there. But yeah, he has so many. Okay, we are the house that instruments come to retire. And he is the house that every drum that is imaginable comes to just die and live forever. It is what it is. I have zero problem with this. Like, I love instruments retiring at my house because that means I get to learn how to play them.
Exactly.
I love it. So if you have an instrument that you're just like, I don't know what to do with this, send it to my house. I'll learn how to play it. It may not be good for a long time, but at least I'll learn how to play it eventually. I'm just saying. So what is your most favorite favorite percussion instrument to play? Oh, that's a hard one.
I knew I was gonna get asked this
Pick
one
your
day,
baby. Pick
and
your
I was
baby.
gonna be deer in the headlights, like, let's see.
You're like, you can pick 3. I'll give you 3.
So, because I'm extra and I'm a percussionist, one of my favorites, I will say, is a triangle. Because no matter what, in any musical situation, in an orchestra, obviously in a smaller intimate percussion setting, or just in general, you're going to be heard.
Oh, you are.
I mean, there's a reason why, back in the 1700s, 1800s, they had the big triangle and they would, dinner is ready because everybody can hear it. Dinner is ready. Like, hey.
Got it.
So that's one.
That's hilarious to me. Okay, got it.
Let's
triangle.
See. I gotta look. I'm looking at my
I would
stuff.
never have guessed that one. Okay, go for it.
Because no matter what you do, you're gonna get heard.
2 more, baby. Pick your babies.
See.
2 more.
All right, let's see. If we're gonna go off of I'm gonna go off of versatility.
Okay.
And what you can do with it. I'm gonna have to say my next one in no particular order will probably have to be a snare drum because of 2 things.
I agree.
So much is personalized and intimate and personal with drummers and their snare drums.
I agree.
You've probably worked with multiple drummers where you show up and there's a house kit, or you go places like these famous jazz clubs and
I agree.
There is a house kit and they're told to bring obviously their stick bag, which is one.
Yep.
They're told to bring their cymbals and they're told to bring their snare drum.
That's right.
So snare drum it's also one of those instruments where there's so much you can do. You could take the snares off.
And even if they don't bring their cymbals, they still bring their snare drum.
Yep, you put the snares on and you got a snare drum, and then you can add things on top of it. Like for me, when I do more of when I want that kind of real kind of lower, no resonant, fat 80s snare drum sound, you throw a couple pieces of paper on it, and now you got this completely different drum. And it's what is very distinctive in a lot of drum recordings. Like you think of famous break beats, or you think of 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, or you think of all these songs. What sticks out is the snare drum. That's what I think of. It's what does the snare drum sound like?
If I'm teaching voice in a room that has a snare drum and they resonate correctly within all the passages correctly, and they will make the snare drum buzz. And I say, you made the snare drum buzz. Therefore, did you hear that? Did you hear over here? You resonated correctly. That's my dog. Sorry. You resonated correctly. Therefore, the snare drum buzzed. Therefore, you did it right. And then it becomes this little thing that they're like, I didn't make the snare drum buzz. You're right. You didn't do it right. Every time. They're like, and so if they do it right and they get it, and it's like this, it's like candy. It's like candy, and it tastes so sweet. And it buzzes, and everything buzzes around them, and they're like, ooh. And then they don't do it. They're like, where'd the buzz go? I'm like, that's up to you.
That's all you, man. I don't even. Don't ask me about a third, because let me look.
She's like, I got 2, damn it. I can't do another. I can't do another.
Oh, there's one that I use almost every day, if not every other day.
What is
are
it?
My cowbells.
I almost was like, you're really not going to pick a cowbell?
Because until I started to actually study percussion, especially when I was in Iowa getting my master's degree, studying very, very traditional Latin styles and Latin influences in certain styles of playing. There's bongo bells, which is what you play with your hand. There's the a go-go bell, which is out of West Africa that they use in Brazil. There's in timbale playing. There's a mambo bell, and that's what you play when the bongo player plays the bongo bell. Then there's the cha-cha bell, which is a higher bell that if you ever listen to like cha-chas, there's always like this kind of quarter note pulse.
Yes.
It's the cha-cha bell. So I'm like this like mini expert when it comes to like cowbells, like, because I can tell you what cowbell does what. I can give you like 20 patterns that you can play on each one, and people are probably like, you're crazy. And I'm like, well, you know what? I have a degree that says I can tell you that this is right.
More cowbell. I'm just saying more cowbell. Always.
And that, honestly, that's to a certain extent, that is true. Because when I'm playing in like Latin groups, I'm like, hey, always use more of this cowbell, because that's what they do. That's it.
Oh my gosh. So David's having a lot of fun with this. Ooh, one of my favorite is a kid's instrument. I think it was made by Melissa and Doug. It's a little wooden gyro that's also a shaker.
I have never seen anything like that. Now, me, knowing the way I am, I'll be all up in that. Because 2-in-1.
That's right.
Telling you.
I'm just saying. All right, so we are going to listen to another song by you. It's called Turk-ish Bossa. Tell me about this. Turk-ish.
All right.
Quotations.
So,
we need quotations. Ish.
Let's see.
Ish.
This is off of my first and only, but not for long, hopefully, record. Little backstory. This entire record was written right before the pandemic happened, when I was getting my master's in Iowa. So what I had written, but what actually came out on the record, are, to a certain extent, two completely different things, because there are so many rules and protocols in place due to COVID. So when I went to record this stuff, I have to think very hard and very logistical, because, long story short, any type of aerosol producing instruments, so voice, saxophones, brass, anything that needed air, we could only do that for half an hour. Then we had to stop to let the room recirculate the air, and we still had to pay studio time to the engineers.
Oh my God.
So I planned my entire record with that in mind. So I was actually talking to a friend of mine, Casey. She's at Ball State. She's doing audio engineering and tech recording and stuff, about how I want to re-release some of the songs off my album with how I wanted it, like how I wrote it, like how I intended it.
You should do that.
Because not that this one is intended to be however somebody wants to play it. I kind of wrote it as like a, hey, this is a song I wrote, an idea I had. And then I was like, okay, I gotta have piano bass drums, because that's the root of my whole album is piano bass drums. Because my favorite thing in the world is a piano trio, piano bass and drums. Listened to a lot of Bill Evans when I was, listening to jazz. A lot of Bill Evans, a lot of Oscar Peterson, a lot of Count Basie, and so I just love that sound. But I was like, I want to have my guy who's on the record, Cole Peterson, who's now getting his master's at Manhattan School of Music. Awesome saxophone player I met in Iowa from Des Moines. Killing player. So it's just us four, because we were in a combo. I'm like, well, we already have this chemistry. I don't have to work to get this to sound good.
Right.
We have an hour and a half to get a couple takes. So this is what it was. And so I kind of want to record it. I want to re-record this one, definitely. And there's a couple others on my album I want to re-record, but this one is one that I think it recorded and came out the way it was intended in that moment. Nice. But I would like to do another treatment of how I originally conceived the song.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
But yeah, so that's where the whole album kind of comes, is from, okay, COVID happened, now you got to record it, and this is, what came out.
Exactly. All right, gorgeous. We're going to play it. We're going to have some fun. You're going to cheer, dance, and play beautiful music with us. Let's have fun. There we go. All right. All right, you guys. It's been a blast tonight. I'm just saying, we have some beautiful music. We have Turkish bossa by our beautiful Giauna. Okay, I'm going to just bring you on because I never say your name right. Say your name for me.
It's Giauna, but a lot of people just call me G.
Giauna. G. Our beautiful G. Thank you. Because I mess words up all the freaking time. And I get imaginary cookies because I can't have gluten. So I get imaginary cookies for when I do it right. Because eventually when I get to heaven, I get to have cookies, and that's just what it is. So G, we're going to call you G from now on. Yes, right. That's right. Here we go. That's right. So we have Turkish bossa by G, and then we have Three Ravens by Ginger Ackley, and The True Knowledge by Darwin Prophet. Darwin is so beautiful. She's going to be with me on my birthday program. I'm so stupid excited about this. I know. I'm okay, guys. 3 freaking years. It's been 3 years for this beautiful program. Breathe it in, people. Breathe it in. But yes, 3 years of amazing music right here, right now. Here we go.
There were 3 ravens sat on a tree. Down, oh down, hey down, hey down. They were as black might be with a down. The one of them said to his mate, where shall we our breakfast take? With a down, derry, 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 down, down. Down in yonder green field, down, a down, hey down, hey down. There lies a knight slain under his shield with a down. His hounds they lie down at his feet, so well do they their master keep. With a down, derry, 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 down, down. His hawks they fly so eagerly, down, oh down, hey down, hey down. No other fowl dare him come nigh with a down. Down there comes a fallow doe, as heavy with young as she might go. With a down, derry, 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 down, down. She lifted up his bloody head, down, a down, hey down, hey down, and kissed his wounds that were so red with a down. She got him up upon her back and carried him to the earthen lack. With a down, derry, 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 down, down. She buried him before the prime, down, oh down, hey down, hey down. She was dead herself ere even song time with a down. God send every gentleman such hawks, such hounds, and such leman. With a down, derry, 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 down, down. With a down, derry, 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 down, down.
the veil, and
so much. She's so stupid fun. I'm just so good. And I am excited to have her on our birthday program. I'm clapping like this, so it's not so loud. But my inside of my head's like, yes! Because it's going to be such a good show. The second Tuesday. That's right. Second Tuesday in February. I'm like giggling because I'm so stupid excited. I gotta breathe deeply. Breathe, Rebecca. So obviously she's gonna be there. Victor Sierra is gonna be there. I have a moment. I'm having a French moment. Okay, thank you. Culture Crane, of course, and Adam Riviere. So just gorgeous musicians. Like, I'm blown away because, to be completely freaking honest, it's been 3 years of the show and I'm blown away. I'm blown away by the artists that want to be on the birthday show. It like makes my heart freaking happy. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm having a fangirl moment. Me. And I've interviewed these people. I'm still having a fangirl moment. It's okay. I'm allowed to be excited. Thank you very much. But you ready? What I'm excited for now? That's right. Hey, Miss G, how you doing?
It's honestly starting to get a little late, but you know what? The party's just getting started.
That's right. Well, it is the last interview, and the last interview is always about what you're going to be doing next. So tell us what you're doing now, what you're coming out with, what's coming up next for you.
All right, so currently right now I've been not very like vocal about it just because it's still kind of I'm in the works of it and I haven't really settled into it yet, but I'm actually a part-time therapist and I'm working with children that have autism spectrum disorder, and I will be working with them and finding ways to intervene therapeutically with music. So that's what I do for, I guess, for what we musicians say our daytime gig. And I enjoy it. A lot of learning, a lot of cool new techniques that I've been learning, but I can't wait to work with them in a music environment. So I'm doing that. Currently doing a lot right now of recording with Zach Black, doing drum parts for that band. We're still on the hunt with solidifying a bass player because our last bass player, she is a orchestra school teacher, and that was just a lot. So we lost our bass player, really good bass player, Araya. Doing a lot with Wampus. Like I said, we have our show coming up at the Mousetrap on the 26th. Starts at 9 p.m. And maybe I'll be there with some chili. We'll have to see.
Yeah, that'll go late too. So yeah, I gotta prepare for that one.
And just working on the music video for one of the singles that we're dropping called Spooky. I shot some of my parts this weekend, and I gotta say it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm not the main part of the video or nothing, but just saying. Doing that. Still hanging out with the LSD guys. We haven't really been booking any shows recently because it's cold. And it's kind of it's really hard to book and get people out on these like really cold nights. So we're kind of taking a break right now. So mostly my time right now is split between becoming an awesome therapist that works with kids and does music, and then just Wampus stuff, recording and getting the album done for that, which will be out very soon. I'm looking forward to that. And
I
yeah.
do understand our Januaries and Februaries are recording times for us. But we do perform, and when we get to go out and perform, it's just beautiful to be able to be there and to just be in the moment and not think about what time it is and where we are, and just enjoy the people that we're around and the people that we're actually interacting with, which is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So we do have one more song we're going to play by you called Motherland. Tell us about that.
So funny that you bring up that this one's the last one. I was actually just talking to I do a weekly gig, by the way, at Chili Water Tap Room off of 42nd and Boulevard every Thursday night from 6 to 9, and I was just talking to the guy. His name is Mike Blackwell. He's the guitarist. He leads the jam session, talking about more bringing in new songs, because this is about almost going on 2 years of doing this gig, and talking about new songs that we could learn, that we could just like have in the mix for jam and repertoire. And I was thinking of some songs that I could bring in to read in that that scenario. It's a trio: guitar, bass, and drums. And I was thinking of some tunes that we could read of mine that are really easy to read, top to bottom. And I jokingly asked if he wanted me to bring in this tune, and he goes, "Oh no, we need like a solid like 5-6 people for that one." And but I was obviously kidding. But this one is another one of the ones like I mentioned before, Motherland and 3, about how I only had so much time given the stipulations and the rules and the box that we had of COVID, and I had originally intended it to have at the minimum 5-6 drum parts, all played by me and other people. And I wanted it to be played by other people because on an earlier track on my album, it sounds like 6 people, but it's just me overdubbing parts because of, like I said, but with African drumming and any type of world drumming, it's all about the community and the people coming together. And so I didn't want it to be just me overdubbing all the parts. I wanted it to sound like a lot of different people playing together, because in that culture in West Africa, they come together, they celebrate, they sing and they dance. They all play instruments. They all, have their parts. They're celebrating, and it's all about that sense of community. And so I wanted it to have way more drums, way more. I wanted it to be like this really big, long, like extended, like, B-side track of like just drumming chaos, but COVID had other plans. So
yeah, COVID had other plans for a lot of us. But what COVID showed us was that we could do a lot with a little.
Definitely.
And it's okay. It's okay. But we can also take what we have now and what we know now, and we can make it even better. So I encourage you to say that may be your COVID version, but I want to hear the non-COVID version too. So
yeah,
this is the one. One day, bring that to. Here's an idea. Bring that to Playground Productions with a buttload of people who have tons of different kinds of drums, like me with a Celtic drum and others with other drums, and let's see what we can do. Let's have a fun, beautiful time with that. But we still have Motherland for people to listen to at this time, at this place. Right now. I will say, please, people, go look for Facebook.com/GIAUNAS Jazz or Instagram.com @GIAUNAS Jazz, because you will find beautiful, beautiful music right there at G Jazz. Beautiful place for beautiful music. You guys, here we go, guys. I'm just saying. We have Motherland with G. Such gorgeous music. And we have a Churro Tipico by my gorgeous husband, Samuel Lawson. I know, I'm a little bit biased, slightly. And then we have Warrior by Ginger Doss. Again, slightly. I feel it right here. And then we have To End the Night, Empty Promises by Ohikatha. You guys ready? Oh, I'm telling you, some gorgeous music to end this gorgeous, gorgeous night. You guys ready? Here we go.
There's a piece of me you never see, standing on the shore, shouting at the sea, held fast by the water. Nothing could stop me but such a vast ocean from kissing you right now. Oh, make it work somehow. There's a piece of me that's afraid, a very large piece of an impractical bone. I don't like the taste of it. It's always served up at an inopportune time, like when I took that first step back. You did not deceive. This is the time when all of your doubts are taking a number, standing in line. This is the time when all of your fears are fighting for the rights to your mind. I won't let them take me. I won't let them break me. 'Cause I am a warrior. I am a warrior. And all of me is alive, though it doesn't feel like it part of the time, like when I don't wanna be here. It's hard to admit that I could forget that this life isn't worth every single tear. On everything we must bear. This is the time when all of your friends will come to be counted by your side.
so bright, yet you filled me with life. Easing my soul while I forgot strife. I do not know why that you had chose me, but you gave me your love to set my soul free. I still remember the day when the fate had taken you away. I closed my eyes and then I saw my face, and now I'm wishing you were still here. I never knew what my life would give, but it seems as it's waiting for so bright love, and the spell that is hurting me because I'm not living without your life. Hundreds of miles away from your home, do you think of me? Well, I'm here alone. A picture of you I hold in my hand, but you're with someone else in a faraway land. Decisions were made at such higher cost. I think to myself of all that I've lost, recalling the times that we had once shared, but it feels like a dream that you had once cared. I still remember the day when the fate had taken you away. I closed my eyes and then I saw my face, and now I'm wishing you were still here. I never knew what my life would give, but it seems as it's waiting for so bright love, and the spell that is hurting me because I'm not living without your life. There'll be a day when I see you again, and I hope and I pray that you'll be my friend. I long for your kiss and your love and your smile. Make all my pain will seem as worthwhile. I've not heard from you, it's been way too long. I fear to myself, oh, what have I done wrong? If I have harmed you in any such way, here is my heart, and this it shall say: you deserve the best in life that there is. So go then, if the better life is his. No more to you than shall I say. Just close your eyes and kindly walk away. I
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. I love my life with you. I am no freaking lie. In February, which is so stupid close, the second week in February, my life with you will be 3 years. 3 years for this show, my life with you. So I love my life with you. Thank you for doing life, music life with me. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful audience. G, you know I adore you. You are a part of my heart. Forever and always, I will remember your smile, which made me always think of you. And then I watched you grow, which made my heart grow 3 sizes. So you are a part of my life. Thank you. You guys, please check G out at facebook.com/GIAUNAS Jazz or at Instagram GIAUNAS Jazz. It is a beautiful, beautiful place to just go experience music. Sometimes we just need to experience the music that is out there. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. You are amazing. Thank you for being on the show. It has been a blast. It has been a blast. You guys, if you want to send me music, you can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. All you have to do is be a small label or independent artist. Please, 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 no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. It's not worth it. Let's just spread love. Love, people, love. If you're not watching from YouTube, go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. You'll find us. It's a beautiful place. We are the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We say thank you, good night, goodbye. We thank you for everything that you are. You are amazing.